That's what this game had me doing, snoring throughout the whole 90 minutes, because that was the most painful game of football I've ever had to watch. Just when we had the opportunity to go 8 points clear of Man City after they bottled it again and drew to Brighton, we decided to put in a pathetic display and do absolutely jack shit against a Liverpool that didn't even have a striker. Something about this team this season is illegal to picking up wins against the top 6. We drew to Chelsea, we drew to Man City, and Liverpool, who are in a terrible run of form, have taken 4 points off us this season. But I don't even know what went wrong. That first half was such a dominant display. Saka was putting Kirkes on toast for the first 20 minutes, and then this guy decided to get a hamstring injury and do jack shit for the rest of the game. Ødegaard, again, bro, I said it, and I was thinking it before the game. He's been good recently, but will he be able to do it against a big team? And this guy proved he couldn't, because he went back to his old ways, looking busy whilst he's doing absolutely nothing, taking absolutely no risk. There were so many times he could have done something with intent, crossed the ball, actually made something happen. Instead, he would just go back and take absolutely no risk whatsoever. I think Rice was solid as he always is. I think Zubimendi was really good. He actually impressed me a lot in this game. And I don't know why people are trying to spin this narrative that Liverpool dominated our midfield. They really didn't. Like, they didn't really have any chances throughout the whole game. Like, cool, they dominated possession, but they didn't really do much with it, let's be honest. But I swear on my life, this Victor Gyökeres guy, bro, please, Arteta, stop playing. Does he have a clause in his contract that he has to play every game? Because how on earth is he getting minutes for Arsenal? He genuinely, you know, when Southampton signed that fan all those years ago, and then after 50 minutes they had to terminate his contract. That's what Gyökeres looks like, bro. He genuinely looks like he's never played football in his life before. Imagine you're a winger and that's who you're giving service to. I'd actually end it all. I'd end it all if Gyökeres was my striker. This guy is a liability, and everyone tries to run this narrative of, oh, when he comes off, we're under such pressure. Because he comes off in the last 20 minutes, and we always put ourselves under pressure in the last 20 minutes. That's not because of Gyökeres. People are actually letting this fully grown man, this guy's 27, and they're letting him go off scot-free like he's an 18-year-old. I'm sick of it, and this guy needs to start putting in better performances. Otherwise, on my life, yeah, I will go to North London and terminate his contract. And the other absolute fraud that we have to talk about, Miles Lewis-Skelly. I don't know who on earth has possessed his skin and is playing in his body, because that is not the same guy we saw last season. As soon as Hincapié came off, this guy was getting skinned every single time. If Frimpong didn't have the delivery of a toddler, I swear down they would have been scoring in that second half. I don't know what I was seeing, but Lewis-Skelly, stay on the bench, my boy. Don't ever come off the bench. Bro, bring back Zinchenko, bro. I'd rather have Zinchenko over Lewis-Skelly at this point. But on the grand scheme of things, is this that big of a deal? We're still 6 points clear. Man City look like they're dropping points every single week, but people will try to run this whole bottling narrative because, I don't know, they hold Arsenal to a stupidly high standard for no reason whatsoever. We could draw literally one game out of 38 games in the whole season, and they'll somehow try to run a narrative that we're bottling it. It's bullshit, I can't lie. And I think all the fans that paid their hard-earned money to go to that game should be compensated for having to watch Gyökeres play a game of football. But I don't even think we were bad at all. I think we were just toothless. We lacked intent, and we looked like we weren't really ever going for the win properly after about the 30th minute. But the other guy we have to speak about, Martinelli. I don't know who this guy thinks he is to be kicking Conor Bradley, kicking the ball out and trying to push him off the field. You're telling me this guy's got more shots on target on Conor Bradley than he does in the Premier League this season? He's an absolute scumbag. I don't know who told him that was a good idea. I understand he probably thought Conor Bradley was trying to waste time, but hey, I don't think it's ever acceptable to do that. And I'm surprised the Liverpool players didn't just bang him in his face, because I swear down, that is absolutely vile. But realistically, I don't know why Van Dijk thinks he has the right to pipe up, because this guy puts in career-ending challenges every single week. But I've come to a conclusion, and it's a very honest. If Arsenal win the league, we are the worst champions ever. What other champion hasn't beaten a top 6 team ever? I mean, are Man United even a top 6 team at this point in terms of results? I don't think so. But even then, we scraped the win against them. We lost against Aston Villa. We did also beat them, to be fair. We drew to Man City. We lost to Liverpool, and then we drew to Liverpool again. And we drew to Chelsea. We're allergic to picking up results against against big teams. So with all due respect, we will genuinely be the worst champions of all time. You're telling me we're going to pick up a league title from only beating Brentfords and Wolves and all these other teams? But I can't lie, I wouldn't be complaining. You know, if Arsenal win the league, yeah, people better be... I'm going to start putting Martinelli in the same combos as Neymar. You're telling me, you think I'm not going to compare Saka and Messi? I'm going to start comparing Gabriel Jesus and Gyökeres to Prime Suarez if Arsenal win the league. I'm going to be shameless, bro. I'm being honest. Martin Odegaard is going to start getting compared with Iniesta. I'm going to be the most shameless guy on the internet. But we still have a long way to go, so I can't really get ahead of myself. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have time for today. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs up anyway. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.